All right, testing. Is this thing on? All right, looks like we're live. So we're gonna give you guys a little bit of an update, guys. Here's a little bit of an update for you guys. This is gonna be leading you guys in till tomorrow. Okay, this is gonna be leading you into tomorrow, and we're gonna be talking about what's going on with SPY, AMC, and GME. This video is not financial advice, should not be taken as such. Please do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on. Let me just make sure. I want to make sure that I have the right everything on. Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, I have everything right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop in. All right, so if you're watching this later, I'm gonna go over everything so that way you don't have to watch a bunch of stuff. Obviously, before getting in the meat potatoes of the video, I want to start off with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pulling back as we expected. Bitcoin RSI was oversold or overbought on the bigger time frames. We're going to start with Bitcoin, go into SPY, AMC, and GME. But Bitcoin, like I said, it started to look like it formed a topping pattern here when it broke that bull pennant and then just had the sloping resistance. Really started to look like a overall topping pattern, which was basically a double top one, and then top two. Basically, yeah, I would call that a double top, maybe even a triple top, 1, 2, and then peak number 3. It is finding support here at 34,000. I do expect Bitcoin to pull back to at least 32 to 31,000, find support in that range, and then continue back to the upside. And again, I do think we are going to be seeing a Bitcoin bull run in 2024. In my personal opinion, when in doubt, zoom out. If you just go ahead and look at the macro is very clear on what's going on. If we go ahead and just show you guys a couple things, obviously the things that I like to point out constantly, these are very, very good signals. Weekly buy signal super trends on Bitcoin. You can see they correlate with big rallies. Also monthly MACD. And again, if you're new to the channel, you might not have heard this, but if you aren't, you'll have heard this a couple times. And if you look at the monthly MACD, you will see that the monthly MACD is set on green. The monthly MACD is set on green. What's up, guys? Hey, how you doing? What's up, guys? So monthly MACD is set on green for Bitcoin. So I do think this is moving back into its bullish cycle. As far as the cycle's chart and psychology, I do believe that it is in the disbelief rally. It's having its pullback right now. This is going to have a slight little capitulation to it before a pump to the upside. The capitulation will probably lead to about that $31,000 to $30,000 mark, using that as support and then seeing a pump to the upside. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin on the long term. If you guys have any other questions about cryptocurrency or anything like that, go ahead and let me know. If you guys want me to cover certain altcoins or something like that, as long as I can get the chart, I can get most of the charts on like Coinbase and stuff like that. So just let Coinbase and CoinMarketCap. So just let me know if you guys are interested in that. Now, if we go ahead and look at some of the tech stocks like Nvidia had a big pump to the upside. Apple had a good pump to the upside. Apple's breaking out of this falling wedge, coming up for this gap fill I told you about here. There is still bearish divergence in the Apple and SPY, all of these things. I'm thinking that SPY, in my personal opinion, is seeing a major short squeeze to the upside. If SPY breaks above the levels of 475, then we would have to look for a possible either false break to the upside and or a change in thesis in what we're looking at in the charts. Now, this is where I'm looking at SPY to potentially top out at that 450, 456 level, like this 454, 455, 456. You can see how it constantly moves up, so it's going to be changing as time goes on, but that is looking where I'm thinking SPY is going to be topping out. First of all, RSI is completely overbought here on the 4-hour time frame and on the daily time frame. Plus, there is bearish divergence. This rally, in my personal opinion, is not sustainable. I know a lot of people probably think that this means that SPY is out of the bear market, that this is the bottom. In my personal opinion, I do not think that is the case. Look at all these gap fills. This is a very, very, very unhealthy rally, and it reminds me so much of when we had this rally here and people was like, oh man, SPY just goes up, SPY just goes up, SPY just goes up. And I was like, no, 460 top, 460 top, 460 top, 460 top. This reminds me of the same exact type of scenario. So I think we are going to see a major, major, major pullback. I know that I constantly sound bearish, but guys, this is just what I'm looking at. I mean, look at all these gaps. This just does not look good. And in fact, we're getting overbought almost on the daily time frame as the MACD is starting to get to the crest of its wave. Again, all of these signs are not looking good. Plus, if I pop on the Bollinger Bands, yep, you'll see that we are outside of the Bollinger Bands on the daily time frame. Let's go ahead and check out the 4-hour time frame and check out the smaller time frames and see what's popping off with them. 2-hour time frame, we are inside. 4-hour time frame, we are inside. We were out briefly, but again, we are very, very overextended on SPY. 4-hour time frame MAC RSI overbought. 2-hour RSI overbought. 2-hour RSI also showing bearish divergence. Price going up while the RSI is trending down. And again, when you're zooming out, it's also showing bearish divergence. RSI is making lower highs. You can see it, this high here is lower than this high here, yet the price is much, much, much higher. This is a very, very, very unhealthy rally. And again, I know I sound like I'm preaching to the choir or beating a dead horse or whatever the case may be, whatever term you want to use, but this is just what the charts are telling me. It's saying that what's going on with price does not really match what's going on behind the scenes, and that is when you get these types of divergences from these types or this type of price action. So in my personal opinion, this rally is just not sustainable. It's just not sustainable, and we will be seeing a big pullback in SPY, and it's probably going to be very, very quick. Now, as far as the 2008 fractal, I would say this is definitely varying from the 2008 fractal at this point, but I also wanted to point out that the market that we're in, all of the moves are exacerbated. So basically, if you go back through all the crises, like the last banking crisis we had, the amount of money was so much more. Like all of the everything is just more. It's more money. The moves are bigger. The swings are bigger. Everything's exacerbated. So I do think we could be seeing this final big, huge squeeze to the upside before a overall capitulation. I do not think that the market is in a healthy state based off the macroeconomics. Again, I'm just looking at what the facts are, guys. I'm just looking at what's going on with the conflicts around the world, the inflation we're seeing, and I'm about to get inflation in a second, and all of these other things. Now, the reason why the market got such a pump is because of inflation data. Now, guys, I want to show you these numbers. Now, as a person that goes shopping, lives out in the world, you know, we're all everyday people. We see inflation. I want you guys to tell me, even if there's enough people watching the live stream right now, go ahead and comment. Is inflation going down? Are things getting cheaper? I really want to know. Do you guys think things are getting cheaper? Is inflation really going away? Because to me, it seems like things are still getting more expensive. Yet, if we go ahead and look, and that's why I named this live stream inflation, or the data is a lie, because you can see inflation month over month. It said it increased. It didn't increase at all. It said inflation year over year. It went down. It said core inflation went down. And then it said core inflation rate month over month went down as well. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that inflation, especially month over month, has went down. I think that it's getting worse and worse almost daily. I think that these numbers are extremely fudged, but that doesn't matter, okay? You know, that's just me. Maybe some people would even call it tinfoil hat. That's just me saying how I feel. But these are the numbers that the market is going to use. So that's what's matter. That's what's going to matter. And with these numbers, you can see that the market did react. Now, guys, you can have your own opinion. Again, I'm just some guy on the internet. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence. I don't think this rally is sustainable. It's just screaming liquidity grab. It's screaming rug pull. I know I've said these things before, but we have seen the pullbacks that I've talked about. What I'm thinking is this is a liquidity grab. We're going to see a vicious pullback. These gaps are just extremely unhealthy. The bearish divergence that we're seeing is extremely unhealthy. And now the fact that we're seeing RSI get almost overbought on the daily time frame is very unhealthy. And this is actually pretty disturbing because the weekly MACD is just starting to curl up, showing momentum is going to the bullish side. But if RSI gets overbought on the daily time frame and you do see all of these gaps suddenly start to get filled because the rug gets pulled out from underneath, that could change very, very quickly. And you could have a scenario like this where you basically start to get the MACD almost to curl up and then get that false break to the upside before a bigger move and bigger downtrend to the downside. And that's exactly what we seen last time in the peak. When we hit the peak of the last bull run, we came down, RSI got or MACD started to curl up, MACD started to curl up, MACD started to curl up. We started getting bullish momentum, hit a top, and then just continued down. So that would also correlate with us potentially going up to these heights if possible, hitting our head on all of this resistance and then coming back down. Now let's go ahead and put on the moving averages before we do move on. I just want to show you guys a couple things with the moving averages and what's going on with that. Levels to look at. Now, also, as you guys can see, we're far above the moving averages. Anytime price is far above the moving averages, it normally is going to return to these ranges. Everything's saying SPY is overextended right now. Everything's saying SPY is overextended right now. But as far as where I think we could go tomorrow, okay? As far as where I think we could go tomorrow on the smaller time frames, larger time frames, you guys already know. I think we're going to see a pullback. But let's look at what we could potentially see. So we're already not seeing very good signs here. Again, on the 2-hour time frame, price trending up, RSI trending down. This does not look good to me, guys. This does not look good, man. It looks like we'll probably get a push to the upside, maybe to 453 before pulling back. In my personal opinion, I'm going to give you guys levels of support to look for and resistance to look for. And these are going to be very important, these two levels specifically, because if you see this one break to the downside, you're going to see a nice move down. There's a gap right below it that needs filled, this big gap right here. And then if you see a push above it, that's where you could see this big push up before a overall move down. So it's going to be the key level of 450, guys, 450. So if 450 is used as support, if 450 is used or as support, you break above, use it as support, and start to see confirmation where price starts to move away, you're going to see a decent pop to the upside, okay? Now, if we see, and this could be not financial advice, this could be a trade setup because this is a bull flag setup basically, and I'll show you guys here in a second. Here, I'll just draw the flag. I'll draw the flag. It's not a bull flag 100%, but I'll show you what I mean. It's an uptrend with sideways consolidation. You see how there's a little bit of a up like that, so it's not a bull flag per se, but it's a trading range. Okay, I don't want to it's an expanding megaphone to be exact, but it's a trading range. We'll leave this marked as well. And then I can give you also, guys, some pre-market action that I expect us to see. Okay, so if you see a break above 450 and use that support, you're going to see a nice move to the upside. But if we break below we're going to say 447.70. Just so you can remember 447.75, okay? I can't quite get it there, but it's going to be 440.70, 440.75. If we break below that, you're going to see a move to the downside, and it's probably going to be a decent move to the downside. Now, where do I think it's going to go? Personally, with what I'm seeing with the RSI and the MACD, you're probably going to see a move down. You're probably going to see a move down. It's probably going to consolidate, and then you'll see a move down. We got to watch this range for the rest of the day tomorrow, because it might end up consolidating through this range throughout the day. But do watch for those key levels. And again, I'll repeat them. 450 to the upside. If you see that, you're going to see a decent pop to the upside. Again, this could be used as a trade, not financial advice. I'll go ahead and hook it up in the Discord so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. If you do want to use it as a trade, I will post it in the signals room after this video is over. So it will be ready for tomorrow. So you guys can check that out if you are in the Discord. And then 447.75 to the downside. If that breaks to the downside and you see it used as resistance, confirmed, you're gonna see a big move down. So that's what I'm looking at for SPY overall, short and long term. Now let's go ahead and move in the GME. I also wanted to point out that I called about SPY calls in the Discord. I also said about GME. $12 calls and $12.50 calls. Now, if you look at GME's price right now, obviously those calls are in the money. I put these plays out in the Discord. Those calls are in the money. If you guys are watching right now and you managed to get any of those plays and you're in the Discord, let me know if you did manage to get any gains off that. And guys, please make sure you take profits. Please make sure you take profits, guys. Make sure you take profits. 10%, 10%, slow and steady. Now, I think GameStop is making a recovery, guys. I think GameStop's making a recovery. I talked about this in the last update that I gave. This V-shaped style recovery after this capitulation. And look exactly what we got. Guys, I believe this is where we are on GameStop. Just look how it dipped down. The wick dips down and you get this V-shaped style recovery. And look how this kind of just droops down, but this kind of just rockets up. Look exactly what GameStop did, guys. It is almost textbook the same. It is almost textbook the same price action. Even look at the little hook back that it comes. After you get the V-shape, look at the little like bull flag hook that you get. Look what GameStop's doing. Getting a little bull flag hook. I bet you it pops up to the upside like this. Guys, GameStop's recovering. We are in the depression phase. It's going to be rough, but it's almost over. Seller exhaustion's almost over. I think GameStop's recovering. I've been dollar cost averaging. I've been talking about this trade. I think it's going to be an amazing trade. As far as where GameStop could be headed tomorrow, I do think we could head to $13. If we can hold $13 as support, you can see that move to $13.50. $13.50 is a key level of support. If we can get above that, you could see a nice move up. Now, levels of support for GameStop are going to be $12.80. Levels of resistance is going to be $12.90, $13.05, and $13.21. I think GameStop is about to make a recovery in short, guys. Look at the MACD starting to curl up here on the 15-minute time frame. I think GameStop's probably going to have a green day tomorrow. I think these $12 calls are about to do extremely well. Not financial advice. There could be a potential play for $13 calls, but that's pushing it. I'll let everyone know in the Discord where I'm at with it, but if you did get a hold of those $12 calls, you're going to be greatly rewarded this weekend. Again, this is not financial advice. These are just plays that I put out in the Discord and what we're looking at. GameStop also has a buy signal here on the 1 hour time frame, a buy signal on the 2 hour time frame. It's also forming a bit of a bull flag. Buy signal or a green MACD flip on the 4 hour time frame. Guys, GameStop is looking absolutely amazing, dude. I'm telling you, GameStop's looking really, really good, all right? GameStop's looking really good. That's all I can say, man. This is all I can say about GameStop. Let's see if the Bollinger Bands are constricting. Like, can we add more? Look, they're starting to get tight on the 4. Oh, yeah, yep. I bet you guys any money GameStop's going to have a green day tomorrow, and it's going to have a nice little pop to the upside. Yep. So yeah, I really don't have too much to say about GameStop, guys. If it can get above $13.50, you're going to see a very nice move to the upside. Resistance at $12.90, which it's currently holding as support. And if we can get above $13.05, you'll see a nice move to the upside. GameStop's looking really, really good. RSI was oversold on the bigger time frames. Was oversold on the daily. We have bullish divergence here. RSI trending up while price is trending down. And then on the weekly, RSI did almost get oversold, but you're starting to have the MACD starting to curl up. GameStop's looking amazing. You have this hammer candle doji right here right now on the weekly time frame. So far, green week on GameStop. Things are looking good in my personal opinion. I really think, honestly, guys, I should have made the same predictions that I made last week. Again, I make mistakes, but I really think I should have made the same predictions I made last week for a red week on SPY and a green week on AMC and a green week on GME. Sometimes this has happened. Well, normally I get 2 out of 3 right or 3 out of 3 right. You guys know that. You can look back to the history. That was the first time I got all of them wrong since we've been tracking them. But there has been times where I've been on a particular stock late a week or early a week. So basically I'll make the prediction and what I thought was going to happen that week happens the next week. So we'll see what happens. The predictions are already locked in. I'm not like trying to change the predictions or anything. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is I think we could see bullishness on AMC, GME, and bearishness on SPY by the end of the week. We'll check on SPY, okay? We'll check on SPY because SPY is having like this crazy short squeeze, but this rally is not sustainable. When it starts to pull back, it's going to pull back fast. But right now, green week on AMC, GME, and SPY. Let's go ahead and move into AMC. I just want to see how many people are watching. I don't know if anybody's watching. Hopefully, people watch this video later on. Okay, we got 62 people watching, 188 views. Yeah, hopefully, people watch this video later on to get this update. Okay, so AMC. All right, let's see what we're looking at. I want to draw this trend line. Yeah, so we got like this expanding megaphone to the upside. Okay. Man, the MACD and everything is just really, really wishy-washy. It's just crossing back and forth. We held key support. We're almost forming an inverse head and shoulders too, guys. Right here's your shoulder, right here's a head, and right here's a shoulder. So what we're going to be looking for is a breakout above. And if I would stop, this sometimes does this when I live stream. We will X weird. Just wait 1 second, guys. Okay, so if we break above $8.25, if we break above $8.25 and use that as support on AMC, you're going to see a decent move. And what I bet is going to happen tomorrow is probably that break. It's going to happen sooner than that. We're probably going to get the break above 825 tomorrow. So look for the price of 825 tomorrow. If 8 is that a super chat? What the heck? I did not expect that. You guys are awesome. Is that no? That can't be. I'm tripping, right? Ah, it's Ruben, of course. Thank you, man. You the best, bro. You the best, bro. You the best, dog. I appreciate you, man. Okay, so yeah, I think we could break above $8.25 tomorrow. If you see that use as support, you're gonna see a nice move to the upside. Here's your pre-market prediction. I think it's basically gonna be flat, kind of trending to the upside, but be flat. And I think it's probably going to surprise us tomorrow. You might have to come back down and retest $9 or $7.90 or $7.95. But it might surprise us tomorrow and do one of those things where it pushes up and then kind of like comes back and then like works its way up. So I'm thinking you might tomorrow see like a push to the upside, like in the AM instead of a dump. You know, there's always volatility in the morning, but if we look at the MACDs, we have green on 1 hour, green on 2 hour, and then green on 4 hour. Bollinger Bands on the 4 hour are starting to constrict. That's letting us know volatility is coming. Bollinger Bands on the 2 hour are already constricted. That's letting us know volatility is coming. All of the MACDs are green. That's letting us know bullish momentum to the upside. And we have this possible inverse head and shoulders. Guys, I think AMC is about to recover, and it's going to probably come up and fill this gap at this $9, this $9.50 to like $9.50 to $10 basically. I think it's going to come fill that gap. It's probably going to do it this week, in my personal opinion. The $8 calls that I talked about in Discord are doing extremely well. They were up decent this week, or today. They were up decent today. As you guys can see, we hit about 825, but I do think they could do a lot better by the end of the week. And again, this is not financial advice. I will be putting out more trades in the Discord. I'm going to be on top of that for you guys, making sure that you guys get all the trades. And I will be posting updates in the Discord as well. But I just wanted to get on here, get on live, and give you guys an update, give you guys a little bit of idea of what to look for to tomorrow and where I think we are headed. Is reporting. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. You got the $8 calls. Did anyone profit off the $8 calls? If you did, good job. Make sure you take profits, though, guys. Make sure you take profits. Make sure you take profits. But yeah. Bro, we know what we're doing. That's why we take profits quickly. We're in and out. We know what we're doing. But thank you for the warning. Short interest reported by Fintel is 7.80%. Utilization is 47.70. Cost to borrow is 1.79. Shares on loan is 22.26 million. Days to cover is 1.22. And then GameStop short interest reported by Ortex is 20.57. Utilization is 85.30%. Cost to borrow is at 2.96. Shares on loan is 72,000,073. Days to cover is 24.36, which I always say is impressive squeeze numbers, because these are impressive squeeze numbers. Cost to borrow could be a little bit higher, but still that's not necessary. It's mostly short interest you want to look at. Cost to borrow definitely plays a factor. Utilization, shares on loan, all of these are important actually. It might just be you because only you said that, but I hope that's not what was happening the whole time. Did it the audio cut out on anybody? Yeah, I really hope not, because I just put out a lot of good information. So I really hope that's not what happened. Oh, man. I gotta maybe get a night mic or something. I don't know. I think that was a technical difficulty because I don't think... Yeah, that might have been a tech difficulty. I don't, because nothing happened on my end as far as I can see. But guys, please press the like button. Please press the like button. I want as many people to see this as possible. I'm gonna try to share it. So please do press the like button. I guess let's take a look at the dollar real quick too, because I want to show you guys something interesting that happened with the dollar. That was definitely a help for the market to get the boost to the upside. So the dollar, as you guys can see, had a big dump to the downside. So again, this was very bullish for the market. If you remember me telling you guys, market dollar moves up, market moves down, market moves down, dollar moves up. Now, what's surprising is that Bitcoin didn't get a big pump from this as well, because Bitcoin and the dollar as of lately has been really correlated. But it's showing you that Bitcoin is maturing as an asset and it's decoupling from that correlation. Bitcoin, I think, is really about to become an asset like crypto itself, and Bitcoin is about to become an asset class of its own. And I think it's going to be moving off of its own fundamentals. And not really, it's going to be roughly correlated, but I think it's going to be just doing its own thing. Do you guys got any questions? Thank you guys for pressing like. I appreciate it. So SQQQ is extremely oversold. It's extremely oversold. I mean, on every time frame. So if there were ever some type of entry point, it would be this. There's no way to not make money when it gets this oversold. Now, it's not oversold on the weekly. But on every other metric, it's oversold. Let's see what the daily looks like. Daily, not yet. So, and then of course there's a big ass gap too. So the plan for me has not changed. I said this in my last video. I'm holding until the gaps are filled, and I'm accumulating under that $20 range. So this is a good buy for me. Again, you guys have to do your own trades and follow your own things. But me personally, I'm doing what I said I've been doing, and I'm going to continue to accumulate under these ranges, especially when I see things like this. Again, you guys have to do what you do. Do not put more in that you can afford to lose, and then always have a trading plan. Mine is to accumulate under the range of 20 and sell at these gap fills up here. Gaps get filled, and this is my plan. how high do you, I think, shoot, XRP, man, honestly, there's no telling what, once the bull run gets started, there's no telling what, like, how crazy things could get. So I don't want to speculate too much, but it could definitely get to like $5 to $10 for sure. I also want to point out that SQQQ is in a there's a bit of a wedge here. I don't think it's bottomed just yet, but I think it's close. I mean, it made it. There's another huge gap. And then you also have this like wedge structure. Hey, thank you for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I didn't think I'd get super chats on this live stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support, man. I appreciate it. Shout out Yazzer. Yazzer. Hopefully I said that right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hopefully I didn't ruin your name. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to do one tomorrow, guys. I'm going to try to do one tomorrow. I'm not promising anything anymore. I'm going to try to do one tomorrow. I'm just not, one thing I don't like doing is not keeping my word. So I'm not saying anything anymore. I'll let everyone know what I'm doing, obviously. And I'll keep continuing to make updates, obviously. But I'm not going to just promise people stuff anymore. Yeah, I know. Some people don't understand that. Yeah, honestly, that's the truth, guys. But I didn't really want to say it. But yeah, it's the truth. I need like a week off. But I'm getting there, guys. Don't worry. I'm getting there. I really miss streaming, and I miss it too. Like just being on here right now and talking to you guys. I love it. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. Yeah, so what I was thinking about doing is maybe doing like, I just got to figure out what I'm going to do exactly. I'm going to do live streams, obviously, but I'm not going to do it every day until I take a break. I got to take a break. So until I get back to, where I need to be, I'm just going to get on here and give you guys your updates. And I'm going to try to pop one during the market. But tomorrow I'm going to try to pop one during market. I might maybe do like a 9:30 to 12 or something like that. Now everyone's here. I stayed on long enough that everyone's here. What's up, everyone? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. The best community ever. DataZero family. I also want to point out on SQQQ, guys, like again, extremely oversold and MACD starting to curl up. You're about to get the MACD cross to green while the RSI is under 30, which is that buy signal I was telling you guys about. And then I want to see if there's bullish divergence. I want to zoom out real quick. I want to see if SQQQ has bullish divergence. Kinda. Nah, not really. Not on the 2 hour. Let me zoom out. Yeah, nah. No, it doesn't. RSI is getting really low on the daily too, though. And there's a big gap fill and prices outside of the Bollinger Bands. Oh, no, it's not. But there's a big gap fill and there's a falling wedge. I think it's definitely going to recover. Hey, but thank you guys all for the super chat, man, the support. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Nah, thank you guys. Thank you for being a member, EDT, Ruben, Jesse. Thank you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna keep putting out more plays on the Discord. So check that out, guys. I'm gonna work on that here in a few. Spy trade is what it's probably gonna be. Let's see what we got going. And that's probably pretty much it. Nvidia's like outside of the Bollinger Bands. It has a gap fill to the downside. RSI is overbought. So this one's going to be pulling back too. And this is all going to pull the market back, guys. This is all going to pull the market back. Apple is almost overbought. Man, Tesla looks crazy. Got the bands getting tight, but whoa, this whole chart, gaps, all types of stuff going on with Tesla. I'm not even gonna look at that one. Bitcoin, yeah, definitely expected the pullback for sure. I was telling you guys that for a while. I was like, this thing just can't keep going up and up and up. That just doesn't happen. You guys got any questions or anything like that since we're live? Yeah, PPI comes out tomorrow and retail sales. And then on Friday, building permits. Yeah, yep. Covered AMC. Covered AMC. Basically, the summary is I do believe it's going to recover. There are a lot of shares that are short right now. It has about 4.3, I think. But Bollinger Bands are getting tight. It's in an expanding megaphone to the upside. It's in an overall uptrend. I think it's going to hold this uptrend. I think it's about to make a decent pop to the upside. It has to hold $8.25 though as support to see that move, and that would form basically like a cup and handle, and move to the upside. MACDs are green, and then I'm sure if we flip on the alligator, which I didn't look, yeah, you can see the alligator's bullish. Yeah, bullish. Alligator starting to curl in the 2 hour. So you're starting to get decent momentum. I think it's going to recover. As long as it holds $8. Now, again, do not forget that I said there's probably going to be an $8 retest or a $7.90 retest, $7.90 or $8 retest tomorrow. So you might see, I think it's going to surprise us and do like a pop to the upside. In the morning. I think that's what's going to happen, like as soon as market opens. So like market opens and then it pop. You know how it does that sometimes? It pops up. I think it's going to do that instead of doing this. I think, but just be careful for a $7.90 retest. But what I think is actually going to happen is going to do something like this. it's gonna pop up and then come back down to like $8 and then go up. It might even pop up and then come back down to like $7.90 or $8 and then retest. But I'm pretty sure that AMC is gonna have a green day tomorrow. I'm pretty sure AMC is gonna have a green day tomorrow. I also pointed out. Oh, that's not this. Yeah, we kind of have a hammer candle right now on the weekly, which is bullish. Yeah, no problem, guys. No problem, guys. I'm actually doing really good. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I might be streaming Call of Duty. Hopefully you guys don't get too pissed about that, but it is what it is. But yeah, guys, I'm just going to be relaxing and chilling, and I will definitely be doing updates, but I'm not going to be doing bell open to bell close every single day. Not for a little bit, guys. It's going to be at least a week or two before I do that. I'm going to do the videos, but I'm not doing. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I could, but I need to chill, man. I just need to chill. So I'm gonna do the updates like this. And I hope people don't take this the wrong way. Like, I truly enjoy streaming with you guys. Like, it's awesome. Like, I love talking to you guys right now. I truly feel like I have the best community. Like, I really do feel like that. I have a great core community behind me. And I don't want to lose that. And I feel like I have an obligation to you guys, but I just worked myself too hard because I felt like I had the obligation, man. I felt like I had to 24/7 always give coverage. And it's just, until I get bigger and hire people, it's just not possible. So I'm going to be doing video updates like this. I'm going to be trying to stream during the market, obviously. But as far as open to close every day, I'm not going to be able to do that until I take a little bit of time. So I'm not promising a live stream tomorrow. You guys know I always kept my word, except for like that one this today, because I did say it in the video, and I do apologize. But I've been consistent. I've been really consistent every single day, 2 videos for months. And then I streamed market open to market close every single day for, I think, 3 months now. I got to take a little bit of time. So I'm just going to do video updates like this, live videos like this. And I will be trying to get on while the market's open, though. That way we can start getting this bread. Inside of the Discord, I'm going to be posting trades more frequently. I'm going to be posting more updates more frequently. And that's just where we're at. Everything's good. Everything's cool. Just need to take a little bit of time. And if you see me streaming Call of Duty, go ahead and drop a like, man. Show some support and drop a like, even if you're not into it. I'm telling you, though, guys, you might like it. You might like it. I'm telling you. A lot of people that aren't even into video games, it's like watching a movie. It's exciting. There's highs, there's lows, there's slow moments, there's fast moments, there's sad moments, there's happy moments. So maybe check it out. Oh, man. All right. So it looks like we got 84 people in here. What the heck's going on? What time is it? 7:20. Oh, shoot, guys. Do you see this? I didn't see this, guys. Check this out, y'all. Somebody call it out. Somebody call it out. Somebody call it out. Somebody call it out. I know there's only 84 of you, but somebody call it out. What am I seeing right now that I'm excited about? What am I seeing that I'm excited about? It's on this chart. Oh, man, Zelly, you need to go to sleep. Oh, it's a good time? Oh, it's a good time. No, not RSI. Yes. Yes, the MACD has turned green. The MACD has turned green. Yes, it did. The weekly MACD has turned green. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That is a very good sign, guys. That is a very good sign. That's a very good sign. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about, guys, because this was our crash event, and this showed us where the bottom was. The bottom is now higher. We made a higher low, bro, and we just got a green weekly MACD, and we keep making higher highs and higher lows. We're in an uptrend. We are in an uptrend. We keep making higher highs and higher lows, and the MACD has just turned green on the weekly. Guys, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I think good things are coming for GameStop and AMC, guys. I think good things are coming for AMC and GameStop. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Especially the way GameStop recovered with the same exact shape. Now, it did make this gap. Keep that in mind. But the gap would get filled if the shape completes, because you see the pullback here. So that gap would get filled. GameStop's almost following the cycles market psychology chart, like exactly the same. What's up, Kevin? Man, I love you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you guys for your support. Shout out DataZero family. Thank you for being the best community. For real. Thank you for being the best community. I'm going to head on out, guys. I'm going to head on out. I'm doing great. I'm getting ready to head out. I think I'm going to play some Call of Duty and relax. Eat some dinner. I think I got a steak calling my name. So I want to get on that. Make money, that's right. That's the plan. Make that money. What's up, Chris? I went over GameStop. Good night, Aaron. Good night, Zelly. Good night, Ruben. All right, guys. If you need to see anything, rewind it. I covered Bitcoin. I covered SQQQ. I covered SPY, GameStop, and AMC. Thank you guys for being here. Much love. I'm not promising anything, but I'll try to be on tomorrow for the market live, at least for a couple hours. See you guys. Subscribe to join the DataZero family. Press like to show some support. And as always, have fun. Stay safe. Make money. Peace out. Yeah, you guys stay safe. I'm not going anywhere automatic. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, also follow my backup channel. I made a backup channel just in case, and then also follow my Rumble. Those are my backup channels, Rumble and my backup channel. And I might be posting some Call of Duty stuff on this channel, but I'm going to post a lot of it on the backup channel unless something happens to this channel, then I'm going to switch it to all stock. But maybe hop in if I do a Call of Duty stream, or you see a Call of Duty video. Make sure you guys press like, and I appreciate you all, man. Be safe, man. Have a good night, all of you.